What's up, guys? I'm hungover and this is going to be an interesting video, but I'm going to replace the shifter in the 944 race car. Anyway, let's get to it.
Quiet on set. Zach's too hungover to tell you about any of this stuff. Plus, I'm not sure he even knows what it does. So
Yeah, I do.
it's my job to do that.
I know exactly what it does. I just don't know what it's all called.
All right, so from Only 944, we got the new shifter itself. This doesn't actually shorten the throw at all. This just improves feel. They've got these crazy bearings in here that take up all the slack in the factory mechanism. This is the short shift portion itself. This reduces throws by about 30%. And then we have the shifter linkage here. And this just does away with the factory linkage that has a lot of rubber in it. So this is just going to improve shifter feel altogether. So this is everything. This part's above the car and pretty easy. We'll do that from inside. I think the rest is all under the car, and I get to laugh at Zach the entire time while he tries to do it and has a giant headache. And how's your stomach? Your stomach hurt too?
A little bit. It's justified though. I had lost my dog, so I was pity drinking.
He did lose his dog, who is his service dog. So it was a sad week. He was gone for 3 days. But look at him.
Hey bud, where the fuck did you go?
But he came back. Zach was already drunk from pity drinking, and then he started celebratory drinking. So, yeah.
So don't judge me.
Let's do it, guys.
So let's take a look at the stock shifter and how much slop and play there is. This is obviously in neutral, and then once you're in gear, look how much play back and forth is in gear. It's pretty much the same way in all the different gears. So let's look at the factory setup.
Are you hungover or still drunk?
I don't know, but that sounds like, well,
You know.
you know what that sounds like. Okay, so I need some tools, and since I have a broken knee, Mike, go get me some tools, bitch. Thing's being a real fucking pain in the ass right now. Well, not real sure. There we go.
Look at you go.
All right, so now
Let me get in there real quick.
how do I get into this little ball?
Zach couldn't figure it out, so I took a look, and
I
it looks like
fucking am
there's
the one that told you about
there's
this.
a retaining plate in there that we're gonna take off, and I think we'll be good.
Boat. All right, come on.
Yeah. Suck it, Trebek. Here's the difference between the two shifter arms. Pretty much the same, right? Except the issue with the factory shifter is this pin starts to get worn out, and that's where all your slop comes in. So the new one comes with these crazy like Torrington bearings or whatever they're called. So they go on each side of the shift arm under the car, and it reduces all that slop and makes sure that this is completely tight, and we shouldn't have any more of that play in between gears. You're just putting the bolts back in that retaining plate now. You've got the new arm in, right?
That's correct.
A little Loctite on the back side of that bolt, and we'll ram her home.
Ramrod.
Car ramrod. Well, there's that portion wrapped up. Not a huge difference just yet, per Zach anyway. Uh-oh. We had this arm the other way first, and the bolt head was hitting right here, so we thought we'd turn it around, see if it fixed it, and it didn't. The bolt is still hitting the transmission tunnel for some reason, so I'm just going to cut the end of that bolt off. Alright, that's that. And now we got full movement. Good.
We just replaced the shifter arm itself. We haven't done any of the linkage yet. Put the boot and the lever back on. In gear. There may be a little less slop, but not much, to be honest with you right now. So we just wanted to show you what it was like with just the lever, and we'll go underneath the car and do the linkage and stuff, and then we'll check it out then and see where we're at.
We are now under the car, and it's tough to see everything, but basically we're working up here on this shift linkage. The problem is there's a bar that goes across, which is what this will be used for, and the factory one's held in with this 12mm bolt, and my hands are too fat, so I'm asking Thomas to give us a little help because he's got skinny person hands.
I was going to say small hands, but then that would go right in line with Carney.
Yeah, well.
And I don't smell like cabbage.
All right, so this job down here really sucks. We got the actual shift, I don't know what you want to call this. On the Only 944, they call this the short shifter. This is the factory piece. The difference between the two is the length of this arm. You can see this one is quite a bit shorter. That's where you get your reduction in throw on your shifter. We have not been able to get this factory piece off. It's a pain in the ass on the ground. So Thomas's car is going to be off the lift soon. I think we're just going to go ahead and install this for now, and then we'll go back and do this at a later date. But we should be able to get this done and take it for a quick drive and see how it feels. Now that that's done, there is a massive difference in the shifter. There's still some play. I mean, some of that's just inherent with a shifter where the transmission's in the back of the car, but it is significantly shorter, especially side to side. So we're gonna go ahead and drive the car, but first impressions, I would say, unless your car has a shift arm that is just completely wore out, I wouldn't even mess with that. The short shifter itself from Only 944 is what's made all the difference. And we'll let you know later about the linkage itself, but man, that short shifter, I think it's well worth the money. I think it's $100 or something. So yeah, let's take it for a spin. That is way better. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.